Hello, I hope you all had a great weekend. The last week or two had always been dominated by discussions about how we have rice farmers who have cultivated enough tons of rice but at the farm gate have no off-takers. Even on the market, patronizing local rice or rice that was grown in Ghana seems to be a problem for many of us. It also speaks volumes about the things that are related to us, close to us, that we just don't see. You know, there's always all these related sayings, making inferences from the Bible about how, well, Jesus was not accepted in his home country, but also very much so respected worldwide as a great son of God. While the Jews, all in Israel, is always classified as one of the prophets. But you know, it speaks a lot about what we can do with unity, or the power of being one. Oneness is something that we all need to take to heart. Look, you have people around you, could be a relative, could be your spouse, could be a friend who has set up a business, is in a certain trade. But you will leave his good or what he's selling or the service he's undertaking and go and patronize elsewhere. It's an attitude of the black man. Well, that's my perception. It's also an attitude of the ordinary African and Ghanaian. We just don't love our own. We have this symbolic negative gesture of just pulling each other down. So we have a lot of things that we could do by ourselves that we have to just wait for others, you know, to just come and do them for you. Look, if you go to many of these new retail outlets that are coming up, you have a lot of goods that are coming from Asia. It could be just strap of bamboo or some mangrove leaves that they use a little cloth around it to do maybe a dining cloth or dining bag, you know, a bathroom rag, etc. that we could have manufactured locally. But somebody will do it and we just won't patronize. I don't know whether it's an attitude or a problem we have with our mindsets, that we feel that what comes out of us is just not good enough. It permeates not only the home, the community, but even nationally or leadership. Just think about it. So we are advocating that let's eat what we grow, but also let's patronize what we have. Thank you for joining us for the show. Today on the AM show, we'll have some one-on-one discussion, continuing with all the related discussions related to that referendum. It's supposed to be, or it is going to be, on the 17th of December, 2019. And this morning, we have an interaction with the president of the National Association of Local Authorities of Ghana. Called the National Association of Local Government Authorities. So he's also the district chief executive for Gomoa West, and among other things, we'll discuss the upcoming referendum and all the related issues that have come, how to deal with, it looks like, an increasing apathy towards local elections or the district level elections as we've seen, and how to deal with the seeming partisanship nature of grassroots governance and the subtle way we want to bring political party representation in local governance. Now, the current proposal that is being proposed not only by government but various civil society organizations and those that are opposing it, which side should we be speaking to? Bismarck Nkum is going to speak to us this morning. He's our guest, and please make sure that you stick and stay. Well, if we're all well, we'll go to that election and we'll go and vote, definitely. But talking about health, we all wish that things become better with us. And when all of us are sick or we're not well and we have to choose between being treated right here in Ghana or being treated abroad, I'm sure many of us will choose being treated abroad, okay? Especially when you can afford it. But have you thought of your relatives or friends who cannot afford that luxury of being treated in a health facility or a top hospital outside Ghana, let's say in South Africa or Northern Africa or elsewhere in Europe, Asia? How about starting a conversation that will force authorities to get things done rightly in our health sector? Is it beyond us to remedy the situation? Now, what should we be doing as a people? But more so, what should those who govern us be doing for us? So, for example, we have Ghana graduating about just a little 750 medical students every year. Still not enough. Actually, woefully inadequate. And we all know that we need to improve that ratio, physician to the patient ratio. But how can that be done? So we have private health insurance increasing the number of reputable plans and various health schemes that are coming up. But is that enough? How do health insurers also approach growing their businesses? Do health plans value? Well, so make sure you join us for a conversation right here today. Please get interactive. So Facebook, JoyNews on TV is right up. And then we'll also tell you all the things that you need to know. And then you also do know that many of our colleagues were great winners when the Ghana Journalists Association, they organized the award and dinner night over the weekend. Look, we had some great winners. Justice Baidu, Seth Kwame Boateng Beryl, Ernestina Richter, and Natalia Kwanza were all recognized by the Ghana Journalists Association. I was watching live from home. Yeah. So make sure that you stick and stay. We'll be talking about them. Some of them will pass through the show. We'll ask them how elated they are. And all of us as a team, how we are looking forward to a great year next year. Myself, Mama Vio Sabwajan Kujo Yankson, we were being awarded by our children at home at the time we were watching live. But don't worry. Comes with some great inspiration as well. So we'll bring you the latest sports headline, tell you what is occupying the front and back page of the newspapers. But right now, let's start with some motivation from the morning man. Stay with us.